team's handled it really well. I mean, we really are trying to take it a game at a time, a pitch at a time, the old cliches that you hear, but really important for us to not get ahead of ourselves. When I talked to our team today, I just said, okay, I'm going to mention the College World Series right now, and then I'm not going to mention it again because it's not going to be about that. It's going to be about Tennessee and playing the game. So it's really important that our coaching staff make sure to convey that message to our team. There's no time to get ahead of ourselves. Well, Tennessee plays well at home. There's no question about that. But we like, their fans are great. You know, their fans are excited. They're enthusiastic. They get after it. But they're not obnoxious. They're not disrespectful. They understand the game. So in that sense, it's a good place to play. And both teams pretty much played it straight up. There's no shenanigans really, you know, it's just get out there and play the game. Yeah, I don't mind playing Tennessee. I mean, they're a familiar opponent, and we just saw them a couple of weeks ago. Obviously they feel the same way, so at that point you just kind of lay it all out there. You know, just got to get both teams to execute their game plan, but there's no surprises really. We know what to expect, and they know what to expect from us. It means everything to me to get to the College World Series. As a coach, that's my expectation every year, and I know that's what our fans want to see every single year. So I've been there enough to understand what it's all about, what it means, and how important it is to a program, to recruiting, to momentum for your team going into the next year, and to be a team that adds to the history in that clubhouse. So College World Series is where
I think we're going to use what we did in regionals just to kind of keep us going, put it in our back pocket to know that no matter who we face, that we can dominate anyone in any situation. Just kind of using our experience with that to help us along. Coach Dill in our bullpen kind of gave us the game plan, and it's completely different. You know, we all have some more games under our belts, and now that we have Trin back, we're even stronger than we were in regionals, so we're gonna come out hard. Yeah, Coach had a talk with us this morning saying, you know, she's going to talk about the World Series for this little bit, and then we're done talking about the World Series. So we just have to focus on Tennessee right now in these 2 games, and then once we get to the World Series, then we can focus.
I've just had a feeling all year that postseason was going to be my time to shine, and I was going to be the one for my team. And we just worked really, really hard in the previous week, and I was ready to go by the time we were out here. I just really focused on little certain things that I needed to do in the batter's box, like being on time and keeping my front shoulder in. And I made it about the team instead of myself, and I was able to be there for them. It'll help for sure, because I watched film today and I see exactly what I was doing wrong, and I know what I need to do to make sure those pitches that I was barely missing last time, I know what I need to do to go ahead and barrel them up. So I'm really excited for this weekend. I know the team was as well. As soon as we were done celebrating that on the field, we were already talking about, hey, we have 2 more wins. 2 more wins and we're in the World Series. So we're already on to the next one. It didn't take anything. We were already on to the next one. We were just talking about it. And I said this in a previous podcast that I did, that Erica was talking about us being 5 wins away from the World Series. And so every time we get a win, we're like, hey, we're 4 wins away, hey, we're 3 wins away, and now we're 2. So we're less than a series away from being in it, so we're ready to go. I like it for sure because I feel like I know what kind of pitches I'm going to see, and I know that our team knows we left a lot on the table last time we played them, and we know for a fact that if we go in there and we play our best ball and we're confident, we don't have to try harder or anything. If we just go in there and we're the type of team we know we can be, that we're going to go to the World Series.
I don't really think it's something we can put behind us. Just, it's so exciting, especially playing Texas. I know we tried to kind of dull that down and make it just another game, but we're still pumped up, we're still amped, and we're just trying to take that passion and the energy we played with into this regional, or the super regional. I think we prepared really well for what we're going to see, and we were fortunate enough to play Tennessee in the regular season, so hopefully we can take what we learned from that series in the SEC and bring it to the super regional. So people have asked me this season, you know, when we lost a few games we probably shouldn't have, they said, you know, what's going on, what's happening, and I said, you know what, we really haven't all peaked at the same time, and I think that that's just around the corner. I think that this regional that we just won is going to propel us into peaking all at the same time, and hopefully we can catch some fire going to the super. That's getting a little ahead. I mean, we do talk about it, of course, that is an exciting thing, but we try to take game by game and really just attack the next game that we can, and Coach always says the most important game you'll ever play is the one in front of you.